Everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel. Helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates from these collective readings and toss the rest. And let's call in spirit and let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your wettest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel. Please protect my beautiful collective. Amen. 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 I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. As I mentioned, these are collective readings. So any energy, any sign, it's not astrological specific, but I do point out astrological signs and numerology because they go hand in hand with tarot. I'm going to do some energy work here, a ritual, if you will. If you're not interested in it, I call it Reiki S because I'm not a master, but I like to work with energy on this channel. And if you don't like it, you can fast forward to the actual tarot reading. Okay. For those who stay, let's begin. And thank you so much for that. We're going to start with my feathers, which I absolutely love. Sweeping out the aura. Sweeping out your aura. Hello. You know, the funny thing is, I'm saying that to you, hello. And the song that it keeps hitting me in my head as I'm starting the process of shuffling the cards, getting everything ready, because it is all of its kind of ritual. If you're a tarot card reader, you know. I'm hearing that song, Hello, from Adele. But the part that keeps hitting me is, it's no secret the both of us are running out of time. So somebody is going through the dark night of the soul to get to you. They want to heal so that they can come towards you. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's do it. This is going to make noise up in here. Just saying, if you have headphones on, just lower the volume so it's not too, woo, you know. Selenite stick for cleansing. Pass it through. There you go. All right, what else do we got? So we got a manifestation stone. So what are you manifesting today to get out of this particular reading? Clarity, a confirmation of what you already know, closure. Think about it. There's your manifestation. Manifest what it is you're looking for from this reading. I have some black obsidian. It's for grounding and for clearing. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Also, what I want is the tourmaline, black tourmaline. This is for protection. Protect me. Protect this space, protect my beautiful collective, sending you protection wherever you may be in the world. Okay, all you have to do is consent to this part of the reading in order for it to actually, whatever this is, like a prayer in a sense, the energy to come to you, because Reiki is very intuitive. It goes where it needs to go. All right, so the energy goes where it needs to go. Okay, it's timeless. It goes through, you know, you're thinking, well, how can it go through this? My phone, my computer, it's Reiki, it's energy. We are all energy. So consent to concede, and it'll be yours. Clearing the energy here. Thank you, Spirit. One last thing, of course, is to ring in the sound bowl, to call in Spirit proper like, and get this party started like it should. A little bit of music, right? Every party has to have music. So we'll do that in 3, 2, 1, go. Some extra gongs. Bang a gong. I really feel like somebody is really trying to get to you, really trying to get your attention. And they're trying to tell you that, you know, hello. They're trying to get to you telepathically, I feel like. This could be a connection in the ethers, in the 5D, as they say, not actually 3D. I don't feel like this person's communicating with you in real life, but I feel like they're trying to get to you, soften you up, or say hello to you. Don't forget me. I'm trying to get to you, because they realize that time is running out. It could be getting older, you know, and realizing if they don't get their shit together this lifetime, it ain't gonna happen. So Spirit, give me a message here. We're gonna start with the messages first, work our way backwards. cut out the middleman. And I keep getting this. I saved as many times as I shuffled. This one kept coming out. I saved your text messages every freaking time. Every time that one came out. So this one's significant. Let's pull it out. They saved your text messages. Okay. Every time this one came out, there was always another card but this one. When you're cutting the deck, it was like incredible. I'm like, all right, get the message. Fine. You saved the text messages. All right. So somebody has saved messages from you. They got them on their phone. And they look at them. They look at them. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit, give me a message besides the text messages. What's going on in this person's mind? I feel like they are going through the dark night of the soul. They're trying to get through whatever it is that they need to do to heal in order for them to meet you at the timeline that you're currently on, which is higher than them. Yep, because they feel you leaving them behind. Okay? They can't forget you because they keep being reminded, is what I'm hearing. Look at this. Exactly. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, so it's almost as if Spirit is not allowing them to forget you. Forget their twin. This is a twin flame, man, I can tell. Because this wouldn't be a soulmate. They're strong. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So whatever it is they did or said that broke this connection up, I'm becoming a better person. They want you to forgive them. Unhealed wounds are blocking. That came out a few times too. The obstacle. Blocking forward movement. If they don't heal, they don't get it together, it's not going to happen. Okay, I hid who I really am from you. So you might not have known about whatever toxicities that they were going through at the time. You might not have recognized that they may have had addictions, self-worth issues. Regardless of what a person looks like on the outside, they could be going through a lot of churning emotions on the inside. Maybe this, like, I don't know, like when they met you, it was like a nuclear bomb going off. You just brought out all of that. All of their insecurities, all of their feelings of lack, like they didn't have enough, they weren't enough. Ooh, Spirit, come through. Spirit. I don't react when people mention you, so people are mentioning you on some level. You're inspiring this person, so you could be doing something. Makes me think about social media, because why else would people be talking about you and you're inspiring? So there's something you're doing that they're watching that other people are mentioning too, as well as you're inspiring them, and they love you. Okay, they want you to know that. Ooh, child, you broke my heart. So, I can't imagine. Oh my goodness, this flipped the hell out. I'm so attracted. Yes. Maybe you're like, I can't be with you, or they thought that at the time. Past, present, or future energy is always at play. They couldn't be with you at the time because they had a lot of work, inner work to do. But your, transformation or whatever it is you're doing social media-wise, or I don't know, you might have a platform of some sort. This is inspiring this person to get it together because they realize they're running out of time. That's what it is. And they're going through the dark night, so let's get into the shadows. Let's get into the first set of tarot and see what the hell's going on here, because it's deep. It's a deep well that they had to bring up. They feel like the only person that's worth doing all this work is you, because they love you. Okay? Put that there, because they love you. And you're worth it. If you're their twin, of course you're worth it. You're the other half of this person. I can't forget you, because I don't think Spirit's allowing them either. But their higher self isn't allowing them, because they know damn well, on some level, they messed this up. Even if they didn't want to admit it to you. 8 of Wands. Ooh, look at this. Charging towards learning something in this lifetime. Whatever it is, they're charging to learn this lesson. Yeah, like a tiger on a gazelle. Wands is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They want to get it together for you. They want to heal because they know they're not going to, for some reason, they're blocked. They know it. The Hermit. So they're going into Hermit, Virgo energy, so they can figure this out. They want to find what the key is to unlock the door that gets them to the next level where they can be with you. But they know it starts within. It has to. Whatever you're saying or whatever they're learning, could be tarot, could be listening to tarot. Tarot can be very motivational to go through the dark night and to understand why you're going through certain situations. That's how I started my journey, was trying to understand my twin flame, what happened, why my heart was so broken, and I didn't even have a relationship with this person except very superficial. Why is it that I'm thinking about this person? Why is it that I feel so connected to this person? Why is it breaking my damn heart that I can't be with this person? So I had to go through the dark night of the soul. This person's doing it too. And what you do is you turn to the one source that doesn't make sense in a 3D way, right? Tarot. Because tarot was always, in my mind, the work of the devil. It was something I was taught as a Catholic in, traditional religion. So I was like, but it doesn't make sense in any other form. I don't have a relationship with this person. I never had sexual connection with this person. I never knew this person outside of work. So how is it that I'm so sad to walk away from this person? Why? Learned it through tarot. This person was my twin. A connection that's undeniable, a connection that is infinite. So we have King of Cups. There's a lot of emotions here. And they're feeling a lot of emotions. And they have to. It has to hit them in that heart space. Because that's where change begins. That's what change begins. Like when you're with a person, they say, oh, they're such a beast, right? Beauty and the Beast. If this person didn't love Belle, right, they would have never changed. Change comes from that love that you have. Love motivates. Queen of Wands. Could be a Queen of Wands. Sexy, creative, passionate. They have a lot of passion for you. That's for damn sure. Two of Swords. They're looking in the mirror. They're looking in the man in the mirror. They're looking at themselves. And that's indicative of energy. It could be a woman looking in the mirror. Could be a person. They don't even call themselves a man or a woman. It's a they or them. Put the pronouns where it is, because this could be same sex. You have to place that there, because I'm just going to use 3D terms. It's just easier. But if you are not, you're a male, but you are a transvestite, or you are transsexual, or you are fluid, or you are any part of the LGBTQIA community, put yourself where it needs to be. Now, Two of Swords. This person has to reflect on what it is that they're doing that is making them toxic, facing their demons, not just running away, hiding, or letting the demons take control of their life. Balance. This is what's necessary in order for them to move on to another timeline. How do you become balanced? You've got to face the mirror. Maybe you were a mirror to this person when they met you. And that was too difficult at that time to face what it was they were doing wrong. They didn't want to see it. They didn't want to heal from it. Maybe they didn't even recognize they had a problem. Maybe it was you that had the problem and they placed the blame on you. Now that you're no longer there to blame, pinpoint, or use as an excuse, now they're looking in their own mirror and recognizing, I gotta change. It's not about this other person. It starts with me. But their love for you is so deep that it's making them want to change. And they can't deny it. They can't deny it anymore. Look at this, Four of Swords. It's like just sitting there, not moving, understanding what it is, reflecting. Transformation is going to happen in this hermit state for this person. Something's lighting up around them. Maybe even their own light within is coming through. No longer the dark. They're starting to become the light. Amen. Ooh, you got to give it to a person, You can badmouth your ex and all this other stuff. That ain't going to help anybody. But the point is, if a person's trying to transform and change, you got to give them props for that, man. Because that is not an easy thing to go through the dark night of the soul. Speaking from experience, it is a hell of a place to be. It's like what Empress T 4444 says, you're going to get a sinus infection. I'm not kidding you for crying. You need to release all of that bullshit in order for you to move forward. This person's doing that. Even if you don't want the person back, got to give them props for that. Keep going, wherever you are. Keep going, keep glowing. Keep becoming that higher self. Meet that higher self where it needs to be so that you can move forward in your life. Whether it's with this person that you're trying to change for, in the end, change is going to happen for yourself, not necessarily for a person. And it's not about the person in the end, but if that's the catalyst, hell yeah, give it to him. Give it to him. Good job. I give you props for it. Spirit, give me some information on what happened in this connection to stop it in the first place, Spirit. Yep, they got trapped. Maybe fell for the hokey doke. Yep, maybe real estate, financial constraints, looking for fast money. Yeah, investing in people and situations, saving, thinking they didn't have enough, working towards something. They could have had a person that they invested in. There you go. Yep, this person's an introvert. Okay. They had reservations about the connection, loved you, but didn't know whether or not they should invest in you personally. Maybe they weren't in the right space, but somebody trapped them. They got trapped, and it could be in their own mind, overthinking about the connection. That could have been it too. They wanted to collaborate with you. Maybe at the time they did collaborate with you, but I think they collaborated with other people that they thought would get them where they needed to go. Friends, family, or a relation. Yeah, friends. There you go. It says it right here, friends. They collaborated with friends. Okay. All right, sorry about that. My phone shut off because it needed me to clear out some memory. All right, let's get this fast done before my camera goes off again. All right, so maybe they did collaborate with you at one time, but now it's like, that's the past, okay? So they worked with you, or they worked with other people doing real estate or businesses or focused on money. This person still thinks about you, but they were looking at money as the end all be all. And they became overloaded, overburdened, and maybe work and trying to work towards something, but you were the gift. Yep. And now you're the goal. Yeah, you are. Now you're the goal. Now they're focused completely on you. All right, a couple more cards, Spirit, before we end this. But this was something they had to learn, grow up from, and recognize what they were doing to block themselves in life. That the goal wasn't necessarily about money or getting someplace financially. It was always about you. That was why they came here. That was the agreement. Maybe they needed a little reminder. That's why you came into their life. Spirit, of course you got to go on the floor. Where is it? It disappeared. For God's sakes. Okay. I'm gonna grab it. Chair yoga over here. Why not? Okay, ring. And that leads 25. Could have been 25 was significant. Flip it, 52 was significant. Or in numerology, 7. Challenges. Maybe they got married. They married somebody else. Maybe they want to put a ring on it with you. But they could have also given their heart to somebody else. They married somebody else. 24 is significant. Flip it, 42. These are ages, significant times in their life. Or if you add it, 4, 6, 6, and 7 could be significant. So they could have given their heart to somebody else, had a house with somebody else. 4 is significant. And again, yeah, looking for prosperity, fish. 7 again, 7, 7 could be a fish. Yeah, they were fishing for something. They were going for the gold. They thought they were going to get abundance with somebody else. They could have a child too. 4 is significant again in 13. Ooh, a 31. Could have had a child at 31. Child could be 13, or 4 is significant. 4, 4, 7, 7. Yep. Some more. Oh, but an ending has come here to a connection. 8. Yep. They're no longer invested in somebody else. Yes, no longer invested. Maybe not necessarily not invested in the child. Obviously, they're connected to the child forever, but they're no longer invested in this house. They're no longer invested in this person that they gave their heart to. Yeah, let's find out. Spirit, give me some messages here about this, please. And thank you. What happened to this life that they had, Spirit? They were all in for 7 of Wands. Okay. You stand out. They can't stop thinking about you. People are talking about you. They're remembering you. 7 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes, you're resilient. They so admire you. I said before, they were inspired by you. They're inspired by your story. If you had a similar situation where you left a person or you had to walk away from situations, they're inspired that they can do it too. If they felt trapped, obligated, they're looking at your life as an example that if you can do something, you can elevate yourself, end things that, leave behind houses or leave behind a connection. They can do the same thing. So you're inspiring this person, whether you know it or not. They're hermits. I already said that. Introverts. Maybe you are too. But I feel like when they went inside, when they recognized in their quiet meditative moments, when they go to sleep at night, whatever the case, they're realizing they need to change their life. Yep. Something about you, they see you being celebrated. They want to be a part of it. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're very focused on you. This is an ego death of a person who thought everything was wrapped up in looks, aesthetics, and success, climbing that ladder. Okay, that's what makes sense to me now. Okay, so they invested all in on friends, maybe, real estate and business investments, that type of thing. That was the end all be all. Let's get rich quick together. Let's work together. Let's collaborate together. And it took them away from actually looking at you, for a time. Ace of Swords is here as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're getting clarity and truth about it. Yeah, they are. And Ace of Wands. So they want to tell you some good news, or they want to tell you about their news. Maybe they've gotten someplace in life financially, a measure of success. They want to catch up with you. Maybe they're seeing your success and they want to congratulate you. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't feel like this person's trying to come to get money off of you or whatever if you're successful. You know what I mean? A King of Pentacles. This is a King of Pentacles. This is a person who has things in life through hard work. But it's burdened this person in the sense of, people have backstabbed them along the way. They're climbing the ladder. The person's trying to grab them back into the bucket. You know what I mean? The crab in the bucket. Well, all the crabs are in the bucket. And anytime a crab tries to climb out, they grab them back. So these people are trying to keep them with them. Yep. They're trying to take a leap of faith towards you. A Queen of Cups. Whether you are a female, don't matter. Whether or not you are a water sign, it doesn't matter. You are loving and caring. And that's what the Queen of Cups is. We can all display any of the 12 zodiac signs at any given time. Okay? And it doesn't matter if man or woman, because energy does not have a gender. So you are loving to this person, and this King of Cups is remembering you. They see prosperity with you now. Yeah, they do. And they want this opportunity. Okay? Maybe even a traditional values where they want to marry you. Two of Cups. They want to begin this partnership. They want to collaborate. No longer with anybody else. They want to collaborate with you, High Priestess. Ooh, child, look at this. Two of Pentacles. Yes. Oh my God. Despite the challenges that you guys face, whether it's differences in economics, traditional values with the Hierophant, maybe you're into tarot and all that stuff. Maybe they weren't into tarot, that type of thing. It doesn't matter. This person wants to contact you. This person wants to have something with you, regardless of tradition. They don't care about what people think or say. If there's obstacles or differences in age, whatever the case, or even same sex, they want to go forward. They know where they know where their heart lies. And they know that their heart lies with you. They can't forget you. So they're coming back. They're coming around the mountain because they know they're running out of time. You could be moving ahead with somebody else. You could be, getting older, and it's like the time is going to be limited. You know what I'm saying? So action. They want to take action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Regardless of same sex or not. Maybe they've never been in a same sex connection before, but they want to be with you. That's what it's saying. Yeah, baby, yeah. Transformation. For a long time, it was in the reverse, but now they want to use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. And this is what's putting them in the dark night of the soul. You, past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. This is what is putting them through the dark night of the soul. They're going to recognize the past, and they're going to heal from that bitch. Yeah, they do. In order for them to have freedom to move forward. For that key to unlock the door to another level where you're at. They got to get to you. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Amen. They're freeing themselves, whether it's a same-sex situation, and other people are like not into that, or their family was against it, or whatever the case may be. They don't care, because the power of love, as I mentioned, is what is going to motivate this person and move this person to a different timeline where you're waiting for them. They want to be there with you. They do not want to end their life, because we got to recognize it for what it is. We're only here for a short period of time. They don't want to ever have to doubt or like say they never tried. Okay? They love you. They've always loved you. They just were like in a different space, you know, a different place. Their limitations weighed them down, and other people took them away from you because they were a distraction. They were there for that reason. But it was also their self-limiting beliefs about, you know, the connection. If it was a different connection, you were older than them, you were not of the, you were the same gender as them, you had a different religious background than them, whatever limitations, cultural differences, they don't give a shit about that anymore. It's like they've reflected, they've had time, and they know they have to elevate. They know, because they're seeing you move ahead, and they're like, come back. They no longer want to be stopped or blocked by anything, and you're inspiring this person to change. Amen. Maybe you inspire this person, you are a catalyst of change. That's what you were there for in their life. But they're going to do it because they need to do it for themselves in the end. Okay? But it's the power of your love, your Queen of Cups love. Doesn't matter the gender. Doesn't matter the water sign. You're not a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, don't matter. We all have that aspected in our charts, regardless. We can all be loving regardless, right? You showed them so much love. They'll never forget that. And that is what's motivating this person to change. Amen. You are a catalyst to people's change. Whether it's this person or other people, that's what you're here for. God bless you. God continue to bless you in your efforts to help people. Whether you know you have that gift or not, you're being celebrated for it anyways. And this person is watching everything, and they're saying, we're running out of time. I'm running out of time. I need to get this person back in my life. I love them. That's all I have for you today on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe. Enjoy my tribe, because I'd love to have you as part of my soul family. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.